Evening. I'm back. You've been sitting there just patiently waiting. He'll be back. He'll be back. Gary, he'll be back. Hello. I went to move. I went to go and do something. I thought, I better move my car. And there's loads of kids out there. A bit away, I think. I wasn't going to bother about that. Thought, nah. Oh. Better clean that out, I think. Can't leave stuff in the bin this weather, can you? Gotta be like dry and everything. Cleaning the food residue off. It stinks when it just goes off, when it just stinks the bin out. I don't get that in the winter, do you? That's the thing. The winter's quite. And I feel moaning about the heat, but in the winter, when it's cold and wet and just miserable, isn't it? Also, you can't go out, can you? We can, but it's cold and wet now, isn't it? I like doing my walks, and you can't. I never do them in the winter. I do them in the winter, but you just realise how luxury it is in the summer. Summer's just like so nice. These are nice. General Dodgers. Yummy Dodgers. Into the gym tonight. Very active. Swimming this morning. Gym tonight. Running. Hopefully going to run tomorrow morning. We shall wait and see. I'll either do it or I won't. Oh, that's the two options. Lounge. Back with me. Not forget. I didn't lock my front door last night. I was like, I forgot to do it. Not that it matters, no one broke in, did they? No one broke in and gave me any money or anything. Or no one broke in and gave me a good time. All in all, it was alright actually. Well, that's orientation's gone the wrong way. Give me a chance with YouTube. Don't let me see your messages. Yeah, but if you are commenting, I don't know. Maybe you're not. Hello. No, too boy, I just like gone with it. It's like, how are we going tonight? Tonight's lesson is to heat a whole jammy Dodger. Oh, lovely. Nothing's up. I went swimming today. Well, this morning. And I went to the gym tonight. And I thought, I've messed up my week really, so I'm going to run tomorrow morning. I was thinking of running, but I didn't bother. Got 2 more left. I'm gonna save them. We do a live thing, me. Still there. I don't think I've lost it. Yeah. Sad, isn't it, really? Jamie Dodgers. It's Team JD. What? Drink? Jack Daniels? No, Jamie Dodgers. I've earned them. I've done an hour swimming. Sorry. 50. What did I do? I'll tell you what I've done this morning. 1,425 metres. Not even a mile, wasn't it? 52 minutes. 52 and a half minutes. So, not bad. I like to do an hour, but obviously, you know, you can only do an hour if you stay on for an hour, can't you? Jen DeConte. I don't know who that is. You get loads of people messages and I don't know.
Sometimes you have to say, this isn't how I want to be loved for the rest of my life, and just move on. You see, as women, we have a really bad habit of falling in love with someone's potential. And actually, what we should be doing is looking at the reality as it is. That man could be a whole loaf of bread, but if all he is giving you is breadcrumbs, then darling, you have to make a decision. Are you a pigeon or are you a queen? Because queens don't accept breadcrumbs. So stop falling in love with someone's potential.
Exactly, boys. Don't fall in love with them.
They will show you who they are.
Don't even make any effort. Listen, this is a dating tip for the lads. Don't make any effort. Don't even try anything to be happy if you're single. I tell you now, they will come sniffing round you. Fact. As they get older, I don't think men worry about being left on the shelf. Women, definitely. That is a big, big thing with women. They have to accept it, because if they don't get to anyone, but I think... But that's my thoughts. So let me turn that off, actually. I want to put a little Tim and title on it. Oh, God, there. Congratulations. 3 seconds. I don't want to receive guest requests now. I want to change the title. Scott from Jamie Dodgers.
Sometimes you have to
well, what do you girls do you think that the boys, because I think when you're young, the girls have the power. I think as you get older, I mean, this would be for the older ladies, do you think the power turns to the men? I sort of think it does, and not in a horrible way. I think it's just we're too keen to please it when they were young. When you get older, you think you're not fussed, are you, really? Jim Sesh. I do. Done. Settings. I don't want to turn the GIFs on, do I? Go live. I do. Is that me? No. It's AI. it's this way. If you're on your phone watching me, you must have artificial intelligence. You can't have any real intelligence, surely. Otherwise you would surely be, your side hustle, you'd be like, your business would be going booming, wouldn't it? Can't get these out. Last two Jamie Dodgers, look, I've done a whole pack. I've been a bit naughty. And you. Raspberry. It's quite nice, actually. Yeah, but this is no excuse. I went swimming this morning. I've been to the gym tonight. And I'm hopefully going to run tomorrow morning. I think I've earned them. In terms of calories, that is not, that's a pointless amount of food. How much are they? Should we look? One biscuit, right? 77 calories. I'm like, OMG. Yeah, 1 per 100, 492. How much do they weigh then? Got a weight on it. There's no weight on the pack. I don't quote 100 grams and you've got a weight on it. Oh, 140. What was that was? For 100 grams? 430 for 100 is 140, so say 150. Well, I focus on the calories. Yes, I completely agree. Everybody should focus on the macros. But it's too complicated. And I think you'll give up. I genuinely think you'll give up. And also I think, well, I'm going on a cruise on Friday. Like, I'm going to be stuffing my face, aren't I? Oh, we go to Ibiza as one of the ports. Cart or something? Oh, I don't know. I did know. I looked and I got, what's that? Marion. Who's Marion? Do I support Palestine? Are they playing in the World Cup then? No, I support England, wouldn't I really think about it? No disrespect. What, about me supporting a football team? Why would there be disrespect for that? It's football, isn't it? Well, I support Jamie Dodgers. Oh, they're horrible. Gutted I've only got one pack. I support France. Don't think so. No, that's not me at all. It's someone else. Yeah, so what did I say was? 100, it's 140. So that's 429 and half. About 700 that lot, isn't it? I reckon. That's mad. How bad is that for 700 calories? That just that. Oh, Israel, are they playing then? Are they playing the World Cup? I don't know, mate. I don't follow football. I'm sure you're asking me, do I support Palestine? Do I support Israel? No, it's the World Cup, isn't it? No, I don't follow it, mate. If that's odd, then great. It's odd, but I don't support. I'm not into following football. Kingy goes running. What, are you running and like commenting on here? There you go. Do you support blacks and the queers? Who are they? Is that a team as well? Hang on a minute. Pickle. Nah, mate, I'm gonna block you now. Is that all right? Pickle. Wait, Nobby. Knobbhead. I'm gonna block you. Is that okay? Well, it's not okay. Fuck it, I really want to block you now. What's PLS mean? Don't know. Is that some code or something? No, I'm gonna block you. I feel that'll make my night. Oh, there you go. Cheers. So you're still watching? Take it as a warning. Don't be a knob or you're out the door. All right? How's that sound? Even joking. You can joke about, I don't know, some stuff, but go away. All right? That's what I'm saying. Coffee. When Spain and Belgium play, who do you like? Well, hang on. I'm going to make this quite clear now. See, these are Jammy Dodgers, right? These are Jammy Dodgers. These are biscuits, right? Right. Well, I don't watch the telly. I don't watch football. I'm not even following the World Cup, so I don't know. All right, I'd have to say, make it up. You spoke to me, and I supported. I don't know, the Will Tuckers and Shuntons Social Club. They were playing in the third round of the World Cup. Oh, were they? Okay, I haven't got a clue. Can I get a? Can't even see what that says. There's too many O's in there. What's that mean? Sounds a bit negative. There's too many O's. Too many offs, isn't it? O's is off, isn't it? Jordan's in the house. Jordan, you didn't see it. Done a live Guess what? I've done a live Jammy Dodger session. I mean, some people can go down the gym, don't they? Some people do like a video of the gym, don't they? I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to be. I cannot believe it. Last night, right, I got a pack of caramel digestives, and I'm licking the chocolate off, and I went, I can't believe you mugs are sitting there on your phone watching somebody lick chocolate. And most of them probably they're at home, aren't they? But they'd do it, their mum wouldn't let them, or their wives wouldn't let them. You can't do that. It's like, who do you think you're talking to? I'm the boss in here. Biscuit phone. And I was looking it off and I went, I couldn't believe it. And they're all watching it and I thought, sad, isn't it? Sad. But, you know, added a bit of entertainment for a little bit, didn't it? I nearly picked up I had some, what was it? Those hobnobs, chocolate ones. I nearly picked up the dark chocolate and I thought, oh, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Who'd have that? And then I see there was milk chocolate ones and it was like £1.20 or something. I thought, that don't sound a lot of money for a load of shit to eat, does it? Usually shit's expensive, isn't it? Well, they were there, and I nearly picked them up. And I didn't. Excuse my language. I didn't. I thought, what a knob! Why did he pick them up? My trolley was well empty. What did it have? It had milk, bread. Didn't have a lot. I thought, was that all I bought? M&S. No, I'm Tesco, mate. I love the old sort of yellow card. It says, oh, you save £7. Basically, it says, you save £7. In the small print, it says, you're a mug, because we put it up like £80 last week. So actually, it's only like you've actually paid £5 more because you're a mug and you think the yellow thing is cheap. How do you even know it's cheap? I bet they just do it and it's not even cheap. It's probably the right price, plus they've added 10% on. And you go, oh, I've saved. Because when it says it's saved, you think, excellent, I've saved all that money. You haven't. You just bought a load of shit that you didn't even need, really. They don't discount some stuff, do they? Dunkin' Donuts. I've had them, but I don't know. Krispy Kreme is the one, isn't it? It's the nuts. It's the. When I go to Blue Water, I go in there and I think, I'll buy something. And I just can't. I can't bring myself to spending like £80 for some donuts. I think, nah, I can't be bothered. And the twats at work, they're far too fat. They don't need them. I can't aiding and abetting their calorie overload. No, I can't. I wish I bought them Hobnobs now, but I'm going away, aren't I? And they would. I don't know. I don't need them. Friday. Where was today? Monday. I think we're in our first port on Monday. I think it's Monday. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? No, you lot care. He's buggered off, hasn't he? Yeah, I think Saturday, Sunday. I think no Sunday because it's 2 days, isn't it? Friday. It's the third day because we go Friday, but you don't go Friday. You go like Friday. You sail at about 5 o'clock. I think it's 5 o'clock, something like that. I've got my boarding passes there. They're clever, aren't they? Don't send you anything now. Print it off. Imagine how much paper P&O has saved. Imagine no wonder Paul Ludlow's got a flipping right good handshake, isn't he? I think he's still the MD of P&O UK. Nice enough bloke, but you think, your orders should be a bit cheaper, mate. Although, I wonder how much money they're making, really. Must cost millions to build them ships, mustn't it? Absolutely millions. But yeah, I will be sort of eating. I will be thinking about you lot when I'm eating my stuff in my face. I'll be thinking, oh, look at them peasants just having their Tesco shite and Marks and Spencers. I do like Marks and Spencers. They make some really nice stuff, don't they? And even Tesco Finest ain't the same, is it? Do you reckon the potatoes are exactly the same? Just because it says Finest, you think, oh, they're better quality. They cook up well. It's like good, expensive clothes and all. They wash up well. You paid like a fortune for them to wash up well, isn't it, really? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to get some biscuits tomorrow, I think. What have I got? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 days. That's 3 days, is it right? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Chucks in at night. Do you reckon they are? I don't reckon they are. I don't know. You'd have to speak to someone who makes food for them, innit? I think they're pretty similar. We get it done by marketing, don't we? We all get caught in by marketing, don't we? That's the thing. You know I went to Silverstone, didn't you, Jordan? That's sort of no, it ain't up your way, is it really? I say it's up your way, it ain't no really, is it? You're up like you're you're on the right hand side up of it, aren't you? But it was good. Good weekend. Did I? Well, when I was up there, I did do a live because I think O2 was playing Chasing Status. They were quite good actually. Sound's massive. Sound was mega sound system. The sound system they got up there is like mad. So many speakers though, they're all hanging up. There'd be like a rows of them, you know, all hanging up. I don't know, about 7 or 8 things, all on the stage. Yeah, went with my son and daughter. I went up Thursday. Don't know why. I've got this hankering. I want to go Wednesday. Why? Anyway, what do I want to go Wednesday for? I sit there on Thursday and I'm bored, and I'm bored shitless. There's nothing going on. I can't go into the circuit and get. But the campsite we were on, useless. Useless. We're changed now. We've got our tickets for next year. For where we were this time was £5.90, about 600 quid. Say, the one we're going to is 444. That's for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 nights, and you pay per person. So if someone else wanted to come, we can just we just add another person on. You haven't got to like add another pitch on. But yeah, and I said to him, what happens if you don't get tickets? Because if you go to one of the official ones, they release tickets a day early, so you get a day's head start. But they said, no, if you don't get tickets, we will refund the money, which I thought, well, that isn't bad. But yeah, I did go. It's selfish, it's good because I get to spend time with them. And they're a good pair of kids, really. You know, Andy, my daughter, made the sandwiches, children. You know, it was like, you've got to take some female with you, isn't it? In case you want anything done. I'm gonna take some cleaning stuff next time. We can leave her there. She can clean the camper, can't she? Sunday afternoon, it'd be like, well, you better go back and clean the camper now. That's your job, isn't it? We were lucky the weather was. There was a lot of, actually, there was quite a lot of people. I thought they were supporting Ferrari. I don't think they were. I think they were just sunburnt. Their spam heads were burnt. We had a roof. The only thing with a roof, if they weren't there, but if the red arrows were there, and you got a roof on your thing, it's a pain. So you can't see the red arrows. They didn't come this year. They came 2 or 3 years ago, and I quite like that. They normally come. Say the Grand Prix starts at 2 o'clock or something. They're normally there. They're there for about 20 minutes, I suppose, doing the display, which is pretty good. And you get to see them, innit? You get them certain bits of the circuit. I think they fly down the start straight to start, and then obviously not on the ground, you know, in the air, but they fly down that. So if you were sitting at the end of the start straight, it looks like they're coming right over you, I guess. But there was some old plane going around, not doing stunts, but like big banks and things like that. But I don't know what it was. Maybe a Dakota or something. I don't really know. I don't really know. I used to have to say, they'd say park down by the, I don't know, you know, the 172 down there, or the Grumman or something like that. And I'd have to say, is that the red one? Is that the red one? Red and gold one, or the black and white one, or whatever. Yeah. Hello. What? I want to get a what? Am I a veteran? Of course I'm a veteran. I'm old. I'm not young anymore. I'm not a young person, so yes. Or do you mean, was I in the wars? No. OAP. I don't think it's none of that, mate. Crusader, yeah. So I didn't see your comment there, Chris. Even kids though, Georgian, you have to pay a seat. But if we took the baby and she sits on their lap, you don't pay, which is fine. I don't know. It is a lot of money. Of course, it's a lot of money, but I suppose I'm fortunate, aren't I? Like going on holiday, you know. I think I think I'm very fortunate that I can afford to go on holiday. You know, some people, doesn't matter where you go, if you can afford to go away, even if it's to a caravan, doesn't matter. You're fortunate. Some people can't. You know, and I think, you know, you don't want to rub it in people's faces, but then, you know, whatever holiday I go on, there's people go on more expensive holidays than that, isn't there? And, you know, whatever car you get, someone will have a more expensive car than you, and someone will live in a bigger house than you. It doesn't really matter though, does it? None of it, as long as you're happy. I suppose as long as you're reasonably content with the stuff you have, where that's what I think PCP is a bit, it's leading everyone into that. The mentality is, it used to be like you had to buy, you bought what you could afford, didn't it? Your nan and granddad, or maybe even your mum and dad said, well, you know, don't borrow money, but save up for it and buy it. And we don't have to now because everything's immediate, isn't it? I can get a date immediately. I can get my shopping delivered immediately. I can get rich quick immediately. I can slim immediately quick. You can't really, but we think we can, isn't it? And it's all making us more fed up, really. I think it feels that way, doesn't it? It feels like the modern way is, let's make you believe that things that are not achievable are achievable with hard work. It's not hard work, is it? It's not achievable. You're not going to lose it. We all want shortcuts now, don't we? Everyone wants a shortcut. No one's prepared to stick at stuff, are they? And it's mad, isn't it? You think we'd all think back and we go, do you know what? Well, on Saturday at the wedding, you know, we were chatting about, like, I don't know, stuff in it, life and stuff. And you don't realise when your mum and dad were around how, when you were young, you wished you'd done stuff. Do you do the goon? You'd have to tell me what it is. You mean, does that mean, have I got loads of birds on the go? Well, yes. Does that mean I'm a bit of a love god? Yes. Does that mean I'm a billionaire? Yes. If it's not any of them, do I like Krispy Kremes? Yep. I mean, I'm making it up. But you got to help me out here. You got to tell me what it is. What is it? The goon? Don't know. Have you missed lag at the front? You mean like lagoon, and I've got a lagoon somewhere? I haven't. I mean, I could have one, I suppose. Maybe we need that in the downtrodden husband's mansion. You know, our sort of own little lagoon somewhere, isn't it? A boon? What's a boon? A boom? What's that, a bomb? Am I a boom? Nah, I don't even get riled up, really. Sometimes I get riled up online. People just rile you up, don't they? They're just idiots. Other times I'm right, actually. I had a bit of a talking to myself. I'm going to start having to go to bed bang on 11 o'clock now. I want to be asleep in bed. You speak British English with a cool accent. I just speak with my accent. I don't try to. I like myself. I'll never understand that, not liking who you are. And that's not me trying to convince you to like who you are. I just find it odd that people don't like who they are. It's weird. I would think if you're a troll, they like who they are. Yeah, well, it's a coffee, actually. I don't tend to. What's this thing? A minute. Sorry, all these things. Oh, here we go. Can you name your favourite 3 femboys? What's a femboy when it's at home? On here chatting bollocks. Absolutely, mate. Have you had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy? No, they're nice, actually. You love a sausage roll from Greggs? I do, actually. Help me every dump I take. Dump? Weird, isn't it? Dump? What, you go to the tip, you mean? Weird, I don't know. Odd. What's this? My neighbour is loaded drunk and he's talking about his old Lincoln Town car. Maybe you need to move then. Sunnyvale Trailer Park. What's that? What's Sunnyvale Trailer Park? You've got to remember, look, you know, I don't know what you people, where you people live. It sounds like you live in some right flipping nutty places. Personally, I think YouTube is full of like, it makes even the weird people seem normal. YouTube. You do realise that my first impression of you lot on YouTube is many of you are just odd, but you like it. Maybe you like being like that. Maybe that excites you. You sound like a Bethnal Green fella. No, I don't know where Bethnal Green is really. Bethnal Green. I don't know. Would it be East London? Wouldn't be West London, would it? I'm in Plumstead though. YouTube full of dossers. It's really strange, isn't it? You think that we would try and promote the very work, get customers, and say to your boss, "I've got that customer," but people don't want to do that, do they? Really? And they can be dossers, isn't it? They're allowed to. There's no law saying you don't have to. Sort of, you have to work. We have a welfare state that will look after you if you don't work or don't want to. East London. All right. Does the London Marathon go around that bit? I've probably been there, but I don't know it. Yeah, you're allowed to do nothing and sit on TikTok live all day long, aren't you? Doing gifts, doing battles and things like that. And I'm thinking, really? I mean, I spend enough time as it is. I think I'd rather have a job, me personally. But I suppose if you think it's an easy money, isn't it? I think it's easy money. I think, but I don't think it is. Or do you think if you're a full-time content creator, boy, you're gonna put some hours in on these platforms, and I don't know. I like doing lives. I can't be bothered to do videos. I do them, but hardly at all. I normally do a car ones actually. Because I do a little video, so less than a minute ideally, and then I put that on YouTube, Shorts, Instagram. Is it Instagram and Facebook Reels? I put it on X. I put it on my Facebook. And where else do I put it? LinkedIn, YouTube. Oh yeah, I put it on Cambridge Motors, Facebook and LinkedIn, and I put it on my Facebook and LinkedIn. So, but I think a full-time content creator would, don't know, I like going viral. Really, even if I went viral regularly, I'm pretty sure I'd still have to pay for my own holiday. I'm pretty sure I'd have to buy my own fuel. No one's going to give me fuel. No one's going to give me anything really, are they? They might give you some crap to test. I mean, imagine like Krispy Kreme say, "We love your channel." Now, to me, I'm going, I'll sell my soul to the devil for that. I'll be like, "Yes, please. Yes, please." And I'll tell you, like, "Nah, I was not paid at all. I'm not paid, but look at, sorry, is that my Rolex? Sorry about that." Would I want to be given stuff to test? No, not really. Because if it's shit, I'm going to have to go, "No, shit, I don't think it's any good." Does that seem good, I suppose, if you had, I don't know, people sending you tools or something like that? Sort of, but I don't want it. I can't be bothered, innit? There's always just something attached, isn't there? We'll give you this stuff, but can you do this? Nah, don't want to really. I can't be bothered because then that's what work, isn't it? And I think anyone who reviews anything, do you actually think they're telling the truth? How do you know? You don't, do you? I suppose you need to get that product yourself and then you test it. You're the only one who knows if you're being lied to or it's truthful, isn't it? Because I'm sure people try, but I'm pretty sure you can't lie to yourself. Pretty damn sure I can't lie to myself. I can fool myself, but I don't think I can lie to myself because I know what's true, innit? I know whether it's right or wrong. But it depends on what you want, innit? Do you like a bit of devil lettuce? What's devil lettuce? What's that? Lettuce, don't start me on the lettuce. Oh, you're in the bloody calf bloke, are you? Do not start me on lettuce. I had a chicken. Oh, it ruined my day, mate. Ruined my week, really. I had a chicken, bacon, and mayo. 3 of them, baguettes. I won't eat. There was like 3 of us wanted them, so I thought, oh, but I'll treat them. Anyway, I've got it out, and I'm like, what's this green shit? Hang on, fuck, it's lettuce. And I'm going, chucking it in the bin. I was right angry. And it just had that, it had a bit of a twang to it. You know, like lettuce is just that, I don't know, is it water, like a watery taste? And no, and it just ruined my day, but there you go. Oh, the devil's lettuce which you smoke. I don't smoke, so no, I'm incredibly boring. Hang on, I'll tell you what it is. I want the record for me for the most boring bastard ever. But what I got saying, I was love saving, I was boring, I like saving up for stuff. But what I say is, now I'm 62, I absolutely love being smug. I absolutely think that is the best feeling. Smug in a, not in a horrible way, in a, yeah, you're a dickhead smoking kind of way. And all the people that have done all that, they're trying to go back. They wish they could go back in it. But unlike people doing, I don't know, going stupid, like stupid little plates on their bike in it, and they get cold and the bike gets taken off and crushed or whatever. I'm outside your office right now in Plumstead. And, hang on, bothered, I'm not there. I might be there. I might be ignoring you. I do tend to wear clothes that are made out of the same stuff as the wallpaper, so I can stand against the wall and you can't see me. I model into the wall. I fall into the wall like that and you can't see because I just look like wallpaper. Mate, you said it loads of times. I'm outside your office. I can't believe you have the inability to have conversational skills and go, hello, Gary, how's your day gone? Or look at a car on my website and have a bit of interest in what I do and go, you keep telling me you're outside. I'm going, okay, do you not want any money? Do you want some money? Does your dad want some money? Your mum, any of your mates want any money? If you answer yes, I'm going, okay, what have they got I can buy? And what do they do? What do all your mates that you would like to help generate money? Well, let's just say I don't like any of your mates. If you don't like any of your mates, then you should carry on saying I'm outside your thing. If you like your mates, I think you would be beneficial to your mates, which you just said you like them, to let me know their businesses and promote them. Well, it can be, but I think you've wasted letters there, mate. You've wasted time doing it. It doesn't annoy me. I'm honestly astounded the internet is full of people that are consuming my content and everyone else's, and they're not putting content out. And the people I like, I should be promoting their content, shouldn't I? So, Gary, what do you know about the rising East African country? What, rising out of the water? Or I don't know what you mean. Or they make a good Riesling. Is that what you mean? Is that like the wine? Everyone can do, you do what you want, mate. You comment what you want, but I've got no idea what you do. I don't know whether you want more customers in your business. You maybe don't work for yourself. I don't know. Only you know what you do. That would be beneficial to me. Find out what you do, because you might be useful. You could have a roofing company, and I could think, okay, that's handy. I want some Redland 49s. You go, oh, Gary, got a special deal on them. As you're a mate, I'll do them for like, I don't know, instead of £3,000, I'll do them for 2,500 quid. Ka-ching. Now, you've become like my best mate. But you don't have to. Am I boring like that? Yes. Do I want to be? Who pays on the first date? Split it down the middle. If you have, oh, no, I don't know about it. I've not been there, so I don't know. I think split in the middle, James. Why not split in the middle? All that bullcocks in it. Oh, well, whoever asks first, that's the pay. I'm going, spot on. Never asking it. The best has got to be, I think you should be on, if you're single and you want a date, this would be my thoughts. I'm not single, right? But if I was and I was going back on them apps, I'd be on them all. I'd be on them all. And do you know what? I would be the most quiet. I'd have videos on there, pictures of me rolling in money and all this sort of stuff. I don't know, just pictures of me and that. And what I would do, I would wait till they message me. And no one message, because I think if someone takes the effort to message me, they're worth putting a bit of effort. Imagine going, do you want to go on a coffee date? Well, no, I'm more like a sort of a brioche bun type of girl on a date, and really, I don't want to go to the Harvest Store. I want to go somewhere. Can you just imagine that's got to be like, they ain't a red flag. That's just like, you want to wrap them in a red flag and chuck them in the foundations. Although you don't, you just want to go, yeah, obviously I'll tell you what, it's not you, it's me. I'm far too ugly for you. I wouldn't want you to drag you down to my level. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Do you know where coffee originated? Yeah, it was in my kitchen. It was in this glass jar. I took the lid off and I went, I'll put some in my coffee. That's where mine originated from. I don't know where yours comes from. Maybe yours comes from Lidl or Aldi or Marks and Spencer's. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Most of mine originates from Tesco because I like Tesco. I don't like the car park though because the fucking phone don't work. It's ridiculous. Just having a chat away and it goes, and you think, what's that all about? Signal can't get through these epoxy concrete things, isn't it? What did I do before retiring? What I'm doing now, I'm not retired, so exactly this is what I've done. I do this. I do this. What I do, you didn't really know. I'm a professional YouTuber. Imagine that. Imagine saying that's my job. What do you do? I'm a professional YouTuber. I go around reviewing stuff. Imagine them food. I tell you, I would love to have a restaurant that better be well loaded and get some influence. Just say I'm looking for. Just put it out there, bollocks. Just put out of bollocks. I'm looking for influencers to come promote my business and get them. The best, I think, the best is definitely get the influencers to start slagging you off, big time. Wind them up and get them to slag you off. You know why? All publicity is the best. And when they get in arguments, and actually even better, get your followers to argue and fucking like, oh, what are they doing to me? They're victimising me. Someone will take the mantle on. Someone will take. I'll tell you what. Why would I want to go out there fighting? I'm like, sod that. I'm an armchair journal. I want to sit here and send all you lot out to do it. But do you want to do the work? Stuff that. Do you want your hands dirty or do you want your hands clean? Yeah, good luck. You get your hands dirty. But yeah, I'd love to get them round. Wouldn't it be good? Get them all round. We're going to slap. I remember seeing these two lads, I think it was Manchester or something, and they went somewhere and and they were slagging this restaurant off big time. I think they said, we can get you custom, we're going to promote you to all our followers. I thought, probably their followers have got about £6 between them. Anyway, and it's like the restaurant basically sent them a letter and said, we've had a look at your social media and we don't think you're a good fit for us, but thank you anyway. And they went right into it. They was like, I can't believe we got all these 100,000 followers. And I thought, really? They're just like, I bet they don't even care, innit? And followers are nothing. Followers are just, I don't know, really. What are followers? They're not anything, are they? I don't get used to the modern thing, innit? The modern way of, up at Silverstone the other week, last week, not this weekend, the weekend before. It was like, oh, we're going to cross over to so-and-so, Jude or something, this influencer, and she's like, oh yeah, so come with me to the Formula One, and they go on all this like sort of corporate stuff, and it's like these tickets are like, I don't know, £1,500, up to 6 or 20 grand. Apparently, who is it? Someone is going to cook a meal driving round the circuit, and it's something like 20 grand or something for a ticket, and I'm going, they've just got too much money, some people, haven't they? They've just got too much money. But yeah, you really need to ride up some of these influencers, isn't it? I'm an influencer. It's like, well, what's that mean? I like it when they do, is it Love Island, all these shitty programs, and it's like, oh yeah, this person's a YouTuber, and you think, well, what do they do? Nothing. That was a wedding. It was good, actually. It wasn't actually a wedding. It was a wedding party. The wedding was in April. Really small thing. There were about 12 people there. They all met up. They went to the church, and then they went out for a meal afterwards. And that was what they chose to. I don't know what you call it. Have like a party. And they had a party because they wanted everyone to come along. What's this? Love seeing You're on the bike. Yeah, I do like it. I don't use it enough really. I haven't got enough time. Never got enough time. I mean, I don't know about you lot, but I never ever seem to have enough time. There's all. I am astonished. Anybody can say I'm bored. How the heck you can be bored? If you're well, you can walk about, and all right, yeah, you haven't got a motorbike, you haven't got a car. I cannot believe you can be bored. I cannot believe you. I cannot believe you can be bored. Just so much to do. But can you be bothered? Isn't it? That's the thing. You've got the more effort you put in the stuff, the more you get out. And I just think the modern world is like full of like, I'm bored. Yeah, I'm probably entitled, aren't they? They probably think they should get like influencers, isn't it? These influencers, they think they're entitled, isn't it? I've got all these followers. It's like, right, what's that mean to me? And really, I suppose you should say, no problem. Let's have a contract drawn up. How many customers are you going to get me? Well, I don't know. What? So you're telling me you're going to get me customers, but you don't know how many? Well, no, because it's not really that. Well, so actually you don't know then, do you? So you want me to pay you to come and review my place to get me customers, and you can't tell me how many customers you're going to get? Well, of course I can't tell you. So well, why are you saying you're going to get me customers then? So you could conceivably get me no customers. But it's all bullshit. You wouldn't want to tell me that because I don't want you. Then you can't justify your £3,000 or whatever for me to come and review your place or my free. Imagine even giving them a free dinner. It's like a free dinner, and someone's going to. Look. I get. Would I think a restaurant would do good? No. Maybe someone like Ed Sheeran started saying, "Oh yeah, look, this is a really good place, my mates." That's fine. Then it might be, isn't it? Free samples will bring customers. Really? Yeah, but we're not talking about free samples. We're talking about influencers. I'm talking about these sort of the food review club and all this sort of stuff. And I think, I think they believe they're better than they actually are. Well, no. Look, if I tell you I can do something, so you go and get a job somewhere, and you say to your boss, I can do those tasks, and then you can only do half of them. You are lying. If you tell me something, that isn't going to happen, what are you telling him before? You might as well just say, yeah, I can get you 1 million customers. I can make you a trillionaire. Can you really? Probably not. So why are you saying it then? Actually, why do people believe it? That's the trouble, isn't it? Why do people believe it? But, you believe what you want to believe, I suppose. Sample booth? What do you mean sample booth? I'm not sure what you mean. What's a booth? What, drink? Alcohol and stuff like that. I seem to get drunk on live. We're having a live drink off. Imagine that. Having a live, I don't know what to talk about, but we're having a live drink off. Now the next morning, that's being sick. No, I don't like being sick. Sick is overrated. Unless you happen to be sick on someone that you don't like. That's got to be the thing, isn't it? If you're feeling rough, make sure you feel rough, yes. One of them arseholes that you don't like, isn't it? All over, like projectile vomit all over them. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry because I'm ill. I might be sorry tomorrow. Send me the bill. Send me the bill for the cleaning. Debating the value of influencers and their promotional deals, share my opinion. I don't want to. No, I get it. If not just social media, anything, innit? If you get to a certain credibility, that's it, credibility. Like someone like Damon Hill, I'm pretty sure he doesn't race anymore, but I'm pretty sure he would be quite a good, credible person to talk to you about car racing. I think someone like who's a really good boxer would be able to talk, or like a runner. One of them sort of elite runners would be really good to, or a coach. A coach would be good to talk to you about because they've got credibility. But I think a lot of people, seems to me now, people are just, they believe they're credible. I don't think they are. I think generally a lot of people just are rubbish but they think they're important. They think they're important, don't they? That's the thing. Well, I think so. You may disagree. You're allowed to disagree, of course. But I think, yeah, I suppose you might help. I see Damon Hill was at the. I didn't go there, but the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I think his son was sort of talking to him in the car, and I thought, I quite like Damon Hill actually. Sad about his dad. Crashed, flying with Out of Limits, and he thought the aerials by on the A1 were the lights on the aerials were the lights at Elstree. He had probably another 3 miles to run, so if he hadn't have seen those lights and he crashed, I don't know if he crashed on the A1 or in that field where the lights were, but a useless fact there. Did you hear they said on the radio that Anne Widdecombe was maybe terror-related attack? 30 years, been nicked now. When someone said that, when it was, I was like, wow. You think, it's bad, isn't it? Just bad. How one person can do that to someone like that. You just think, it's sad really, isn't it? But, I'm always wondering when my car's going to be broken into. People sort of moan about the police, but it's not the police, is it? It's actually the people committing the crimes. It's not the police. It's not the police, it's the people. And they're sort of ruining our lives. A few people are they're making our lives not pleasant, isn't it? Sure, you did, Lee. What was you on then? What bike was you on? Are you a biker then, obviously? What one are you? I'm just looking at your picture. There's like quite a larger bloke, a bigger bloke, and there's a smaller bloke. What bike were you on then? I was there. Oh, you just winding me up. Am I all excited that someone's seen me? You kind of come, imagine that, someone coming out and saying, imagine you want people to come and get your autograph. I'm like, really? No. If you'd done that, mate, I'd have gone, right, go and get some soap, wash your eyes out, because you are nuts. Go and get some vinegar and put them in your eyes. You should just say hello, mate. I know what you mean, but Lee, your day wouldn't have been any better. Fuck me, mate. Your life would be... If you actually met me, do you know what? It would make your life wouldn't be any better. You do realise that. But no benefit. No, I'm all right. I'm all right, Lee. I think I'm all right person. Well, I started my bike up in the morning, and I went like that. I thought the battery was flat. I thought, now this one's burning, this bastard, because I can't stand it when I don't go. Now I pushed the button again, and it went, and it started. I thought, fuck it, leave it going. Don't turn it off. Shit, I've got to get petrol. All right, I'll drive to the garage. Went in the garage, nothing. I thought, fuck you. Anyway, it started up, and then I'm going, and I thought, what a mug. I'm driving down towards Hastings on my bike, which might not start. I thought, I'm there. I changed into my shorts and sandals. I can't stand walking on my bike here. It's too hot. And I started it up, and it just started straight up, and I thought, brilliant result. But it's just mad, isn't it? Why would you do that? You're so alone. Where are you from then, Lee? All right, Luke. Well, long time no see. That's obviously a bit of a benefit in your life, isn't it? You have not been on your phone. Luke, if you haven't been on your phone, you're my hero, mate. You are a hero. I've been off social media for 3 weeks, Gary. It's like, how'd you do that? I'm forced into it. I'm no social media Friday, don't know, sort of afternoon. You still get your last bit of internet as you go out from Southampton, as you go around the Isle of Wight. Like, it's really weird. They come out and they sort of go right, and you think, oh, and then they go left. Once, I've been on one cruise and it done a right up the in between the Isle of Wight and whatever that is. Whatever that is, I don't know. Oh, right. So that might work, trying to lose weight. It's pretty simple, though. Just eat less and move more. But I honestly think losing weight is the easiest thing to do. In theory, it's the hardest thing to do in actual practice, isn't it? It's the hardest thing to do. I've had a pack of them, mate. You trying to lose weight, and I've just done a pack of those. Look, done them. Jamie Dodgers, and they're raspberry flavour. And now I'm thinking, you mug, you picked up one pack. What's ridiculous? That must have been like, I thought my mates were coming around and I ain't going to get them any biscuits. You get the shit biscuits then, don't you? Anyone comes around, you get out, oh, go and get the nice biscuits. You ain't going to get them chocolate ones out, are you? Imagine that. last night I'm sitting there licking chocolate off a biscuit, off a caramel digestive. And I thought, I said, you lot are mugs. I can't believe you lot are sitting on your phone, watching someone on his phone, licking the chocolate off a biscuit. I said, society is gone. You're moaning about the boats, Keir Starmer. There's no tax in Dubai. I don't know, you're about all this stuff, potholes. And I'm thinking, you're sitting there watching somebody lick chocolate off a biscuit. I'm going, I've seen it all now. I have seen it all. Anyway, where's he? Oh, you look, be quiet. I want to talk to the bike of mine. Yeah, Lee, what bike you got then? I did look round the bikes. Did you look at that? There was a Ducati there. It was like a V-Reg or something, but it was really clean. Really, really clean. Bikes are weird, though. Some people, it's a kidney stone. Is a kidney stone worse than pregnancy? I don't know. I haven't been pregnant. I've not had a kidney stone, so I can't really answer you. Oh. Bit masterful, isn't you, Luke? You looking for a husband? Because, you know, you sound like the sort of person, you're very demanding. And I do like that of my men, you know. I like demanding, go and clean the shower out. Go and clean the shower out and clean around the bog because you pissed over the edge. I like doing that sort of thing, Luke. I mean, I don't know if it's acceptable. I might not marry you. Are you loaded? Have you got plenty of money? If you got plenty of money, I might marry you. And when I say plenty, I mean, I don't mean like 100 grand. I mean, I want a decent amount, innit? I want to sort of go and get some new motorbikes. So for starters, I don't know, maybe 25, 30. If you've got about 30 grand, you can just give me. I don't want to borrow it. Imagine that. Can I borrow a tenner? Just say, no, can I have a tenner? Oh, right. I've got a £5 Triumph Tiger. I go, oh dear. I used to, all right, Gingerbird. Listen, Lee, we used to do mostly motocross and we used to race for a club called Guest Hastings. And you know where that cafe is? I'm sure you go down the road a bit and there was actually no, sorry, it was further down. Sort of Hawkhurst and, not Staplehurst, Breed. I can't think, all the tracks around there. Can you recommend any good mini SUVs? Don't know. It's not, but it's what you like, isn't it? It's not really. I'll get frustrated because I think I should go with that, but I don't know really. They're all pretty good, aren't they? Do you? I used to I started doing motocross at the age of 11. Oh fuck it, that's like 50. That's like 51 years ago. That is mental. What's this? Do you understand the way that actually scares you? Well, no, it's just shit. I don't know. I don't like my bike. I don't like the battery. It's not big enough. It's a stupid thing. Yeah, 1066 calf. It's stupid because I had an R1 and that had what it was called a Y. The battery was a YSF or something 10, which is a bigger, like more powerful battery. It's a bit bigger, not a lot, but a bit bigger. And this one's got a lot of YSF 7 or something, which is like stupid. So in other words, they put a less powerful battery to start it. So when I picked it up, it's no miles in it, it's 0, right? It's all went, and I said, is that normal? He went, yeah, that's what they're like. That's just what they're like. I said, well, don't they do a pussy one? Like, I'm riding out the road, I want to ride a bit slow, but I want to start it, 5 times in a row. Nah. If you're messing about with it, leave it on the optimizer, or if you're gonna settle it all up, make sure you really should leave it on the optimizer or run it to mess about with it because there's loads of electronics on it. Did he? We raced for years, Lee. Yeah, so I started at the age of 11. We used to go to the 2-day at August, and I didn't ride, and I used to just ride that once a year. And can you imagine what it was like after 2? Joe O'Hara? Yeah. Is that your Joe O'Hara? Was that the dad? Because I'm sure there was a little bloke, and I'm sure his name was O'Hara. But I thought, or are they both called Joe? Is he? He's just alive. He must be about 150 now, isn't he? He's a little bloke, isn't it? Because my brother knows them all. I'm terrible. I forget. I don't know people's names. I'm terrible. Old glasses. Yeah, but I've got a huge dick, mate. That's the problem. So, yeah. I sort of know them, but I can't remember their names basically. But my brother knows. My brother sort of would remember. I don't remember names. Yeah, I'm sure. Who was? But what was the there was the young one that raced. I don't know if that was his son or what. I can't remember. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I know him. Little bloke, isn't he? He never looked any older. He always looked. He looked about 100 when I first see him, and then he looked then 90. I thought he was getting younger. Bunny, yeah. Keith and Steve, his son, isn't it? Steve Partridge, Keith, and they always took the piss out of him because he had these. I think they were really tight, light trousers. I think, don't they? Yeah. Is he still around, Keith? I mean, Steve will be. Steve Partridge. But yeah, we done racing for years. Motocross was such a good sport. Motocross got so many people. Mate, the truth is I don't remember people. And you do remember them, but you don't, if that makes sense. And but they all remember me. People, this is the thing. When I went to Golding Barn, there was this like reunion, Horsham Schoolboys reunion. And I went down, it took me electric KTM, obviously taking the piss out of me for that. Anyway, and there was one bloke and he went, "Oh yeah, you all right, Gary?" And I'm thinking, fuck it, he knows me, I don't know him. And we were chatting away, he told me his name and I made out, I went, "Oh yeah." And I thought, I still don't know who you are, mate. In the end, he gradually come back to me. And he went, "Yeah, I remember that year you had an RM, whatever." I went, "How do you know this?" I mean, I had a yellow one, it was Suzuki, so it was yellow. I had a Yamaha, which was white. I never had a Honda. My brother had Hondas, and they were red. The KTMs were orange, I think. But I mean, how do you know I had an RM125X or something? I think, how do you remember that sort of stuff? All right, thanks. Goldie Mum, the uni, what? What the heck? No, I'm excited now. I'm talking about motocross. She pops down there. Yeah, I might do. I mean, I could. I've got a bike. I've got an electric KTM, Lee, and I've sort of got the hots for wanting to sort of race again. No, sorry, no. I can't believe I just said that. I wouldn't mind getting. I've got the hots for a Stark, but I'm thinking I don't want another electric one. I'll probably get a EXC 300 or something like that. Got a wheel? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Are you okay? Who are you talking to? I'm lonely like me. Well, I'm making it up. I talk to myself. I've got a mirror there. There's a bloke in a green shirt, got the pair of glasses on. Oh, he ain't got glasses, that bloke, so maybe it's not fake. I've got a wheel in place. I think so. Well, I hope so, because I paid for one. And I kept on asking for the money, but then you had to sign it, and I didn't sign it. I did in the end. But I might do, Lee. They go on our website and get my mobile number. Go and search for Cambridge Motors Plumstead, and my mobile number's on there, and message me. And make sure you tell me who you are, because I think, who are you? Because I don't know people, innit? I have to save your number, and I would save it, because otherwise, and then if I'm down, if I'm down the cafe, I mean, I can go down there, but I normally see my girlfriend at weekends. Mark Boswell. The name rings a bell. Do you know what? A lot of people are dead now, though, aren't they? a lot of people that we would have raced with, because we're going back, aren't we? When we was in schoolboys, that was years and years. You know, it was all, I don't know, it's sad really. You know, life goes on in it, and you remember when people you used to race with, and like Dave Thorpe passed. Oh, sorry, not Dave. Sorry, I lied. Sorry, I made a mistake. Keith, his dad, was pretty world champion, wasn't he? I don't know if he was world champion. How many times was Thorpe be world champion? A couple of times, 2 or 3 times. Oh, Graham Noyce, he's gone now, hasn't he? Graham Noyce. They sounded like, because I remember somebody used to go out with Graham Noyce and animals, you know, just drinkers. And I met up with a load of old people I sort of knew from Essex, and they were talking about the stories when they went to Namur, and they used to go and watch the Grand Prix, and they got hooked up with Roger De Costa. I just think, mad times, you know, mad times. What? Are you pulling crystal? Hang on, I'll ask. What's your name? Susan. Well, what's the other one? Oh, she's Janet. How many are in there? There's only 5 in there tonight. 5? Is that all? Well, you better get some more, because I'm doing a live here. I don't want to be showing up, so I've only got 5 women in tonight. Is there anyone called Crystal out there? There is. Someone out there. I think they might be champagne. There's good kids going through. Yeah, a lot of the I found motocross were quite. It was like the dads were pushing the kids, innit? They were pushing the kids to do well. And I always thought it's funny, these people buy all these, like, I don't know, triple clamps and wavy discs and all this stuff. And I used to say to the dads, you're spending all that money, which is fine, but do you think if you gave the leader your son's bike, would it go faster? Well, of course he would. I said, well, but it's proven that the bike can go faster then. Motocross is a good leveler, isn't it? It's a leveler, you know, because it is how much money you got, but it isn't how much. Tarmac is how much money you got. I had a mate and he done karting, and that was just, and I see an interview with Lewis Hamilton, and they used to have a transit or something, and when he went karting, and he said there were teams there that had money, and they had an awning, and you think like now, you think an awning, and it's like that, isn't it? It's down to money. But yeah, we were very fortunate being able to do it. You know, luckily our dad had his own business, which gave us, you know, we were quite privileged really. But you don't understand that when you're a kid. You don't understand even simple thing, if you don't think you're privileged and your mum and dad treated you right, how privileged you are compared to someone who was around someone who didn't treat them right. But again, you're not going to know that, are you? You're not going to know that until you know later on you go, oh, actually, yeah, I wasn't that hard done by. But you think you're hard done by, don't you? It's gone 10 o'clock, right, I'm going to have to bugger off because I'm going to start. I've had a chat with myself earlier and went, you've got to start going to bed earlier because you creep it, you know, 15:15 and you go 11:15, 20 past. I think 12 o'clock the other night, a couple of weeks ago, and you think, I'm knackered. Just go to bed. Get in bed. It don't matter if you, you know, if this ends now in an hour's time, you know, any more benefit is there? So to any of us, you know, you come on here, do your, and I think 10 o'clock, just get off. Turn it off, you know, look at some emails or whatever. Maybe have another cup of coffee, get myself ready, sort the bed out and just get to bed and go to sleep, innit? But make sure I'm in bed by 11 because I want to go out running in the morning. Well, that's my plan. My plan is to go running. So I went to the gym this morning, tonight. Went swimming this morning, and then I'm going to go to the gym. I want to run tomorrow morning. So I thought the first thing in the morning would be nice, wouldn't it? 5:30, 6 o'clock. Be nice and cool. If you go out tonight, like if you went out now, it probably wouldn't be too bad. But it's dark, and I want to go and run in the light if I can. So I'll say good night to everyone. Good night, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Yeah, definitely, mate.